Hello and welcome back once again to product placement. So I had to take another little break again. Last video I tried those nitrogen boosted Pepsis, and shortly after that I started getting like really bad indigestion. So I think the bubbles were just sitting wrong in my stomach. So went and sat down for a little bit, watched a couple things on YouTube, and now I'm feeling better. So now I'm back to try some different stuff. Like I said in the previous video, we are going to take a break from drinks for a little bit, just because I feel like I've been doing way too many of those, and I can only handle so much carbonation. So we're going to go and do some chocolate now, because that's great to do on top of all the carbonation I've had, right? So a little while back, when I started recording these videos again, I did a M&M flavor that had been around for a little while, but finally got caught up on trying it, and that was the fudge brownie M&Ms. So when I went to the store looking for the fudge brownie M&Ms to pick them up, I saw another flavor of M&M that is out now. Originally they only had it in like the big sharing pack, but then as I was at the checkout at Walmart, I actually saw it in the smaller variety. So I picked it up and we're going to try that today. And these are M&M Crunchy Cookie. Let me hold it to where you guys can actually see it. So I was going to say these are probably going to have cookie dough or something in them to where it's going to be chewier like the brownie ones were. But it does say crunchy. And looking at the little label with Miss Green on here, it looks a little bit closer to the crispy M&M, which why they put green on something crunchy instead of orange throws me off a little bit. But yeah, we're going to try them out and see what we think. So let's open up the Crunchy Cookie M&Ms. If I can. I tore the corner off, but I can't get a thing out. There we go. Oh, interesting. So I don't know if you can see it here. I don't want to dump them all over the floor. They basically are smaller than regular M&Ms, and they look like Reese's Pieces. I don't have normal M&Ms here to compare them to, but like those are almost minis. They actually look more like the size of like I said, Reese's Pieces, or actually Reese's Pieces are similar to size as M&Ms. These are like in between the regular M&Ms and the minis. And they're not that nice round shape. They got like a weird oblong structure. Let's try one and see what we think. We're gonna go with the green one. Cheers. Those are just the crispy M&Ms. There is one here that was broken in half as soon as I find it. There it is. So as you can see, where's my camera? Right there. It's basically just the crispy M&Ms. I don't really know what makes them cookies. Does it have even a remote cookie flavor? Sort of. They're definitely not like the soft chew cookies. They're like if you get the pack of like chocolate chip cookies and you bite into them, they're like really hard and kind of gritty almost, but still taste good. I think that's the texture they're going for in these. But overall, as far as like the taste and the texture and everything, it's just like the crispy M&Ms. There is a little bit of like a creaminess to them, but I think that's just the chocolate. Let me try a little bit bigger handful, see if I can get a more variety of a flavor. Do I now feel any more like I ate a cookie? No. I feel like I just ate a handful of crispy M&Ms. Like I said, there is a creaminess to them. It's not the same creaminess I'd normally get from the chocolate in an M&M, but it's not chocolate, if that makes sense. Yeah, it just has a slightly creamier texture. Maybe a little bit richer. So on the one part of the label where I tore off on the corner, she's holding what appears to be just a normal like M&M cookie, like a chocolate chip cookie, but you replace the chocolate chips with M&Ms. But on the actual label here in the corner, it actually looks a bit more like a sugar cookie, even though they're placing M&Ms in it. So if they're going for like a sugar cookie thing and it's just supposed to be a richer chocolate, I do see that. But the overall texture, like I said, is just crispy M&Ms. Which again, why'd they go with Miss Green when you have Orange, who's the mascot for crispy and pretzel and whatever. Although if I remember right, when they did the choose the new flavor thing a few years ago, where they released like 3 different crunchy versions, because they're called crunchy now instead of crispy for some reason. If I remember right, green was the mascot for all three of those as well. Or maybe it was peanut. I know peanuts has been the mascot for the choose the flavor thing the last couple times because they did varieties of peanut flavor. But when they did the crunchy ones, I think green was the mascot for those. So green is crunchy and orange is crispy or pretzel. Where's the consistency? Or are we just phasing out orange? Is he gonna go away now? He's got too many mental health issues. All right, not to joke about mental health issues, but people are making these personalities that all the M&Ms have be a political thing now, so welcome to the woke society. Anyway, I talked about that in the previous M&M video. If I didn't edit it out, I might edit this part out of this one as well. But yeah, other than that, nothing really to say about these. They're slightly smaller than normal M&Ms, and they're just crispy with a little bit more creaminess to the chocolate, a little bit more sugar maybe, I don't know. But overall, yeah, they're okay. If I was in the mood for crispy M&Ms and I can't find crispy M&Ms anywhere and I see these, I'll probably pick them up. But if I can get crispy M&Ms, I'll just eat crispy M&Ms. Other than that, nothing else really to say about them. Give them a try if you can find the single serving bags for 85 cents or whatever they were. If you don't like the crispy M&Ms, then you probably won't like them. If you do, you might like them. But like I said, they're a little bit richer, a little bit more creamy, and they are smaller. But other than that, nothing else to say. So again, as always, thank you guys for watching. Remember to like, comment, subscribe, share the video. Links are in the description, maybe. Click the bell, make sure you get notifications every time I post new content. And until next time, cheers.